Hey everyone, it's Lissette here. Welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. For today's video, we're going to go ahead and switch out these nails. I did this set in the last video. This is a blue Valentine's Day set. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. But I'm just showing you here that I do have two missing stones. I like to bite my nails when I watch movies, so that's what that was about. But what we're gonna do, I had a couple of comments talking about some curved nails. You guys want to see some curved nails. You guys love the curved nails, so we're gonna do that today in this video. I'm so excited about it. I am losing my voice, and this day in particular, it was just really bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to doing these nails. Now, first, I'm gonna go ahead and start removing the stones. This was actually really hard because this was technically still a fresh set. And I don't know why I recorded myself in this angle, but I did ask you guys in the other video again, if you guys liked the angle. A lot of you said you liked the previous angle, which was the horizontal, so we're going back to the horizontal angle. And yeah, I don't know why I decided to put this type of point of view, but we're here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start removing the crystals, all of the stones, and I do end up filing these nails off with my natural nail length. So you're gonna see how long my nails have grown since last time. This is going to be another quick video. I really wanted to just, again, try to push out as much as I can before Valentine's Day. So I'm going in with the double extra coarse drill bit. I'm using this at 25,000 RPM, and I'm going down the body of the nails, removing as much gel as possible. Again, I'm going to, like, my nails are really long underneath. Again, I keep saying again, but I'm trying to grow out the length of my natural nails. So that's why they're that long, and I don't want to cut them. I'm trying my best to not cut them, so we're gonna save as much length as possible. But again, I'm just filing this all the way down to that thin gel base layer. Now that I removed all of the hard gel, this is what my natural nails are looking like. I do have a layer of base gel on. That's why they look kind of shiny. I did clean up underneath as well, but I was cooking, and that's why it looks like a little yellowy. But we're gonna go in with these tips. These tips are so freaking old, you guys. I don't even remember. I got these tips when I first started, but we're gonna go in with these. These are curved nails. I think I got this at the Super Nail Supply store online, if I'm not mistaken. That was the website. But we're gonna go in with these, and when I say I'm gonna keep my length, I'm gonna use that to my advantage. I don't want to cut my nails down, so when I am sizing them, I am sizing them with the intent, again, like I said, to keep my length. So I'm gonna use that and kind of like glue it below my nail bed, if that makes sense. So instead of just like piling it, yeah, like right at that edge, that part, that's where I'm gonna glue it. So it's gonna make it a little longer, and I'm thinking it's gonna make it a little bit more curved. So that was my mindset. But I did go ahead, measure out the sizes that I needed, which was slightly smaller. We're gonna go in with some rubber-based gel. I'm gonna apply that to the entire surface of the nail, dragging that down, and then I'm gonna glue my tip on, flash curing it for a few seconds, and then curing it in my full-size lamp, and have all of them on for a full 60. This is what it is looking like. It was so weird having that length. I'm not really mad at the length. I'm just like, it's like the curved part is like throwing me off. But I'm just gonna go back in with some rubber-based coat again and apply that all the way from the top all the way down to the tip. Now, I wasn't really perfecting anything at this point because I knew for a fact I wasn't going to keep these on. Having a baby and all, like, it would have been really challenging for me to try to, you know, keep these on. So I did end up popping these off after I did the video, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna just go in with this rubber-based coat, apply that, and then do another full cure for 60 seconds. For the color of choice, we're gonna go in with Peony. Look how low I was with this, but I did end up having enough for this set. We're gonna go in with the old number 6 brush. This is a hard gel, so it is non-soak off. Keep that in mind if you are gonna order. These are non-soak off gels. I'm gonna go in with this. I'm gonna add a thin layer and then start building up this product. This was a lot harder than I originally anticipated. One, the length is challenging, and then the fact that it curved, I was questioning where I should even put the apex, you guys. Like, I don't think I did this length in a really long time, so it was challenging. It could have definitely came out worse than what it did, so I was surprised that, you know, my application, but yeah. I don't know. I just kept adding more and more gel until I was satisfied with the thickness. And then, you know, I just cured that in place. Color itself is really pretty and I was super happy with this, and I told myself I wasn't gonna do like a girly lovey-dovey Valentine's Day pink nail design, but that's exactly what these nails ended up being. It came out super pink, but it was so freaking pretty. You guys know me, I love pink, but I definitely was trying to avoid the whole pink and red Valentine's Day set. So yeah, I had to at least throw in one, so that's what this one is. But anyway, we're gonna go in, we're gonna do one nail at a time, we're gonna cure it in place, and then move on to the next nail. I did want to mention in the last video, I mentioned about the Flower Child color, me throwing in the extra gel with every order going forward. That is still going on. So if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, go to the last video because y'all missed it. But for every order, I am throwing in the Flower Child color. Is not the exact color, it's like a mess up, a oopsie color. So I'll probably do a quick little comparison video just to show you guys what I'm talking about with those two colors. But yeah, so that's still going on. Go to LGNPro.com, place your order, and then I'm going to throw in that free gel for you guys. Just wanted to let you know it's still going on. This is what they are looking like. They're so freaking long, so curved. The color is gorgeous, but look at that curved. It could have been a lot more curved, I'm not gonna lie, but as I was laying it flat on the table, my nails, like the tip of my nails, didn't even touch the bottom, which was kind of funny. But from there, I'm gonna go in with nail cleanser. I'm gonna cleanse the surface, removing that sticky layer, and then we're gonna go into filing. It took me so long to do this gel application that filing it took just as long. And I had to keep in mind, these are curved, so yeah, it was a little bit harder for me to file this smooth, try to get all the lumps and bumps. But this is a 180 nail file. I'm just filing everything over, trying to perfect the shape. I'm not fond of the curved nail, so I try my best, you guys. I focus around that cuticle as well, and then I do go back in with the buffing side of the nail file and just buff over it smooth. This is what they're looking like. I like how they look so far. I'm just gonna go ahead and just remove any dust and cleanse the nails one more time with my brush, with my nail cleanser. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and start making it look pretty. I got this chrome, I keep calling it chrome, it's not a chrome powder. It's like a pearlescent powder. I got this a while ago from Temu. It has like pink and like a blue iridescent shimmer to it. It's super pretty. So we're gonna go in with this and we're gonna apply that on the nails. Now I did start off with my Shiny Art top coat. I applied that to the pinky, the pointer, and the thumb. Originally I was only gonna keep it on those 3 nails, but you're gonna see after I did that, I did apply that powder. I rubbed it in. This color is so pretty. I decided, you know what, screw it, let me add it to the 2 other nails. So I ended up doing the same thing across all of the nails. I kind of wanted to show that peony color, but honestly, just the way like that powder looked on the nails, that pearlescent powder, it just looked, I want to call it Aurora. Is it Aurora powder? I think that's what it's called. It just looks so freaking good. I just applied that to all of the nails and I just like rubbed it in. It was like, it's so pretty. Now you already know I had to go in with some bling. I took out my hearts. What do you call this? My little case that I have. I took that out the drawer. I took out my light tanzanite and what is this? Is light rose and light tanzanite bling box. And then the, oh my God, I forgot what this one is called. Fuchsia and blue flame bling box. Oh my God, I can't think for a second. So we're gonna go with the 2 pinks because it's Valentine's Day. Why not get in there and get a Valentine's Day nail design? We're going to go with that. And then I decided to go in with these flowers because I wanted to be a little bit more romantic. Going with that. And then I did take out some chain and some caviar beads. Now, I originally wanted to go in with this rose gold color, but I did switch it and go in with gold because of the hearts that I wanted to use were gold. But we're going to go with my Bling It Noi rhinestone gel. Apply this to the entire nail. I'm starting in with the ring nail and then I go to town, you guys. I honestly, the whole intent wasn't to do too much with these nails. I wanted to keep it really simple, but it ended up being dramatic anyway. But it ended up coming out really good. I think they came out really pretty. So I ended up using 3 different color roses. I used both colors of the pink crystals, different sizes. I used gold charms. I used the chain, caviar beads. So, and the main thing is I focused towards the cuticle part. And like I said, I didn't want to do too much because these nails was extra long and curved. I didn't want to go dramatic, but they still ended up being dramatic anyway. So it just looked good. They just looked pretty. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't stop. I think once I started adding, I couldn't stop adding and it just ended up being what it was. I did go ahead, fully cure that for a full 60. I went back in with shiny top coat and just went over the gold pieces. With that, cure that again for a full 60. This is the final look. Tell me they don't look pretty. Again, I tried not to be dramatic, but they're just so freaking dramatic. They're so pretty. I tried to stay away from pink for Valentine's Day, but I just couldn't help myself. They look so freaking good. I am like in love with them. The curve, I had to like fully do everything for me to be fully satisfied with the curved nails. Again, I did pop these off right after because I could not take, caring for my baby with these nails. I did pop them off. If I didn't have my little baby, I probably would have rocked it for like a good week. But they're so freaking extra. I like them. Let me know what you guys think. And if you like this for Valentine's Day set, I might do something like this similar, a shorter version. Let me know if you guys would like to see that as well. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy and I will see you guys in the next one. Love ya.